Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we're playing it on Node Math. I don't know what to call this game, but there's going to be a lot of automating. I think it has a little bit of like a factorial kind of vibes or like shapes. But yeah, so very simple. You have a target to go for, which is 1 for the moment. And we just place it down like that, and then we can link it up, and that just gives us a little 1 right here. And then every X amount of time, boom, that just goes up. And I think we just got to go and replicate this as many times as we can, right? And I think we can even copy paste this down. Yeah, we can. Let's go ahead and do that way. That just works out. Boom. You just drag it in there. It just equals it. And then that's just going to bring it up to the maximum bar. And then we can move up to the next level. That's very as simple as it gets. Pretty sure you gotta race. I mean, now because the problem is now we got to get to 2. We got to find a way to get to 2. And you can see what we have available so far is the addition symbol and the 1s. That's all we have. So let's go and remove this. Just start from scratch. And then if we do 1 and 1 and we add a little plus sign here, we bring it together. That should give us a 2. We could even just move it a little bit closer. There we go. Fantastic. And I think if I go ahead and copy this in here and I bring these guys into here, that also works out pretty well. That does. And I can just link them up. So that just automatically does it for you. I could even copy paste this down straight into here, add it up here, and so on. We just replicate the same formulas over and over again. I'm just using copy paste method that just does that. I could even add more to the back, even add a third one down here. And I don't think it matters where you put this. Like if I link it down here or if I link it up here, I don't think it makes a difference. And we moved up now to next level. You can see how much money we have, 200. I'm not too sure what these, I'm guessing this is how much we're making per second. I'm not sure what this is about yet, at least. Now we need 3. So 3, I mean, it's gonna be very simple, isn't it? We're just gonna be making a 1, another 1, and then another 1, and then we can just put a little plus symbol right in the middle here. That does that, that does that, that does that, and that's just it. And you can't even use up some like methods. I think like this, you go boom, and that just links it all up together, straight up to the line. There we go. We do the same here. And if I was crazy enough, I would go ahead, copy this, paste it. I think you can rotate. Can you rotate? Can't rotate. What's the rotate? R. R is rotate, at least for me. We go like that, paste it again, rotate it again, boom, and then we bring these guys in, and then this guy is going to do all of the work here. But it does seem like it's not giving me that many 3s at a time. So because this is an issue, so it's adding this one in the middle, this one in the middle, but it's not adding the rest. So you really got to like spread it out. So I'll redo it just to show you guys. But you basically, because right now this middle line is counting as this bottom right 1 in the middle, and it doesn't have enough resources. So you basically need is just even like, oh my goodness, one of the lines is getting 300. I don't know which one it is, but I'm trying to even things out so that every one gets the same amount. And it seems like it's enough now. So that just upgrades to level 4. And now we're not at 4 now, we're at 5 straight up, which is interesting. It's kind of annoying that you have to delete everything every time, at least for the moment. I'm hoping I won't have to do that eventually. All right, the cool thing is as well, you can make them kind of go overboard. I don't know what you call it, but that's pretty cool. Okay, so that works out pretty well. I think the first couple of levels are relatively easy. Then we can just go ahead actually and copy paste this entire section right here. Oops, a little bit of mistake, my bad. It's a lot of copying and pasting. At the beginning, it's kind of straightforward, I think, especially when the numbers are easy. There's no real math to do. It's just 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. We all know that's 5. And that should be enough to go ahead and move on to the next level. All right, we move up to, we have 2 numbers now we got to fulfill. All right, we got to fulfill 8 and 5. So we do have the 5. We'll keep the top one because that's that done. I might even move it a little bit if you don't mind. Just bring you up a little bit here. We can make you overflow as well a little bit. There we go. And we can unlock as well the X sign. It's not an X, actually. It's a multiplication. So that's pretty cool because we're going to need it in order to get... We can also unlock 2. Let's go. Huge. All right. We can get 2 instead of 1 now, which is going to help us out. We could optimize this up top. And to get 8, it's very simple. I think you just go 2 times 2, right? That just gives us 4. And then we can move it out both on 2 directions. And then, oh no, we gotta, I was gonna say multiply it again, but we can't. We just gotta multiply by 2 again, right? So just like that and like that. And that just gives us 8. It should do. 4 times 2 is 8, I think. It is. Let's go. Huge. Big plays, right? 4 times 2 is 8. We've just done it. We've discovered what life is about. Issue is gonna be to go ahead and replicate this. It's quite even. All right, and that just should work out. Boom, and that also goes in. Let's just smoothen these guys out. There we go. Fantastic. So now we should have enough, I think. How many do we have here in stock? It tells you what the stock is. Okay, so we got loads of 2s that are in stock. We don't have enough 8s for the moment. You can see there's a bit of a ratio, and we need to get it to go faster than it falls back down. I'm not too sure what these numbers are about, but right now we're making plus 3.1, and we are losing minus 2.4 per second, or not sure exactly what it is. So we definitely need more numbers right now. And the cool thing is I could just place 2s all the way along here. with this easy little formula, and then you just go boom, and then bring it all the way here, and then that just comes into here. That's loads of twos we just made within a second. And I could just do the same over and over again. Here are the twos. Boom, boom, boom. Here, and then here, and then here, and then here, and so on, back and forth. All right, and that kind of works out very easily. Boom. Actually, I think we have too much. But we're also stacking up a little bit of extra dollars, and we can unlock something else, which I believe this is extra territory, which is fantastic. We have more space to go ahead and build just more in general, and I could get the second one actually in a couple seconds. So let's wait up. Let's make up a bit of gold in the meantime. I call it gold. It's just cash in it. But let's go ahead and make some cash. Boom. There's 2 unlocks. So we got loads more space now, and we're just gonna move on, I think, to the next level, which is 16 and 8. So we have our 8s running. I could keep it this way. I could also remove these guys potentially, and just copy paste all of these, all of this intersection. I mean, we've got too much 8 actually going on at a time, don't we? So this is plenty. This is already plenty. Let's remove the 5s up top because these are useless. They don't go anywhere. And I think we're just going to copy this and just make it the same one again. Why? Because then you go like that and you just add in an extra 2. That works, right? And then that just goes to 16. It should go to 16. Fantastic. And then we could just bring, copy a little bit of these dudes and just put them a little bit further down here. Connect them up top. And that just works out in order to just have enough. It's beautiful, isn't it? And then, okay, no, I don't have enough 8s. I clearly don't have enough 8s. I thought I had enough 8s. I do not. So let's go ahead and copy this and remake the same one elsewhere. I don't have enough 16s either. Look at this. I'm clearly not making enough at a time. All right, we've added a couple extra 2s here in the corner, which is great. Gonna make more 8s, or more 4s and then more 8s eventually, right? Yeah, we got too many 4s actually. Way too many 4s. All right, I've added this way. It does mean there's more travel time. So technically these 2s take a while to get all the way to, what do you call it? To this little intersection over there. But I've also kind of messed this up a little bit, but that's all right. You can go ahead and have multiple options at the same time. It don't matter much, does it? All right, that's good. And then 16s are enough. Okay, 16s are way too, we got way too many 16s now. We got to find a way to go and get more 8s going. I mean, that works. And then we just go like that. We copy this, we paste it down here. That works as well. Bring these guys up top. Should do the work, should do the job. Now we've gone up to plus 3.2. Okay, not enough yet. Clearly not enough. We're probably gonna have to use up this extra territory over there in the corners. All right, we've managed to get more 8s going a little bit weirdly, but we are using up the entire space that we can use. Boom, 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 boom. That's fantastic. You can split it up here. So for example, I'm making 2s. I split them up and then I bring them back together so they make 4, which is great. And then that should be enough 8s. There we go. We're making 8 a second. Oh, we're making way too much per second. Okay, fantastic. We're about to move on to the next level. We can unlock 3s as well. I've just realized that. So let's go ahead and unlock 3s because that's going to help us out. I think you can see. So we're moving up from level 6 to level 7. And I think you can see that we're going from 16 and 18 to 22 and 16. So 22 and 16 are going to be our next little numbers. There we go. And there's one thing we haven't unlocked yet. It's this thing. This square, which I'm not too sure I understand. I think, okay, we've unlocked 3, by the way. I think you go like this. And then, for example, we place a 1 down. We bring it in. That's 1 plus 2. So that should be 3, right? Let's just check it out. Is it 3? It is 3. We bring that into here. That should be plus 1. Therefore, it's 4. And you can kind of stack up because there's a times 3 and a times 4 here that are very, very, very useful potentially. So imagine I just went like this and I went like that. That just gives me an automatic 4. So I'm thinking if I do get a 4 here, I go boom, I go boom, I go boom. That just works out. And then I just link this guy up into the times 4. And that just gives me 16 automatically already. And I think this little thing in the middle. Yeah, okay, I got 64. All right, because I'm bringing it back into here, right? I got 16 going. Good, good, good. Then I could just link it up from behind and go here. That works out. That is my 16. Okay, that's my 16. And then I could just put loads and loads and loads of 1s here. And that's it. So if I was crazy enough, because, I mean, I do have my 16s who's working bottom left, technically. They're doing the work. But if I was crazy enough, I could replace all of this just by 1s. I go like that. Boom. That's going to make it a little bit laggy. Fantastic. And then we go and link all of these guys up all the way to the right-hand side. All right, and that works. Look at that. Look how many 16s we're making per second. I think, right? Are we making 64s as well? We might be making 64s. I'm not too sure how. But all I know is that we're making plenty. I think because there's a bug in our system. We got to check it out. Wait, let's pause this for a second. Let's remove the numbers. I think there's a bug in this little region. All right, I've made it come out this side. It seems like it works a lot better, and I'm only getting 16s because it's not getting mismatched in the middle here, which is great. Look how many 16s we are making per second now. Oh, we are making bank. We are making absolute bank. We've also unlocked this thing. I'm not too sure what it's about. I think R stands for ratio, and if you click on it, it does show you some little things with the R here, and it tells you that it comes back into this. And I think if this goes up, then your income per second goes up. So it's like a ratio. So if I paid for the A within the equation, this brings this up, and then you can see the income's coming up. So if I'm clicking just the A right now, boom, our income just went up, almost doubled. So I think you just got to keep this equation as high as possible all the time, but they do cost quite a bit. So yeah, not going to be very useful for the moment, I think. Okay, we got to think about our 22s, by the way. We should probably be stopping this. Let's stop this equation. You just click on 2, boom, let's remove this. Let's remove all of this here. All right, let's get this area clean for the moment. Let's also remove here this entire section. We can remove all of this. All right, we got loads of 2s. We need 22. How could we make 22? Well, we could just get 3 and then 2. That's 5, right? 5 times 2 is 10. Or 5 times 4. No. Yeah. 5 times 4 plus 2. I think this is going to be the strategy. Now the problem is, how could we get all of these 2s to come in handy? Right, so we got loads and loads of 2s. I could make them into 4 already. I could already get my 4 going. That's what I'm going to do, I think. And you can make it 2 times 2, or you can make it, of course, 2 plus 2. It don't matter. Sometimes there's no right or wrong answer. So we got our 4 going now. We're going to get our 5 going as well here. And then these guys are going to come in and multiply each other. That's going to give us 20. And then we need to add in a little 2 with a little plus sign. Boom, boom. Oh, that's 24. Oh, 3 times 2 is 6. My bad. I forgot to do... It's supposed to be plus. There we go. That works out. Bring this guy in and then straight to here. That should give us a 22 once in a while. It does. Now we are going to have to improve this because it's not going to go well. All right, we've got these guys going now. You can see inside of here, we got plenty of 20s because the 20s are getting made. Oh, we got too many 4s. Way too many 4s. But we do have to place a couple 2s down, unfortunately, because we don't have enough right now. So we're just going to spam up a couple 2s. There we go. We got a bunch of 2s going. So we got loads and loads and loads of 22s. We have 600, 700 too many 20s. And you can see the ratio. So if it goes up, it means I still don't have enough 2s. So I'm going to go ahead and place some more down. And we'll just link them up straight up to here. And that should bring, hopefully, the 20s ratio back down. So you can see bottom right. I'm not hovering because I can't hover. We can see, okay, it's still going up to 800. Maybe I've got too many. So we're going to place even more 2s. That's just going to get the job done. 22's going up. There we go. We're about to pass the next level. We've got loads and loads and loads of cash right now. We can unlock number 4. So we've got the number 4 now, which is going to save us a bit of time. We don't need to do all this math anymore. We are going to go ahead and take up some more space as well. I think we'll take it up north here. That's going to help us out to expand up north as well. We can get another of these guys. That's a square. I think this is just to like plan some stuff out because you can't get out of here. So we're going to keep that. We're also going to bring our base up a little bit, like this ratio thing. So we make more gold per second. We can also increase. We're going to stack up a little bit of gold, I think. All right, we stack up our money, our cash, our dollars, our little dollar sign. Let's move on to the next level. We need 30s and 25s. I might have to delete everything here. I think that's going to be the case, unfortunately. I think we're going to remove all our 2s as well because we don't necessarily need them anymore, or at least for a while we don't need them. All right, it was a pleasure having you. I think you can delete also the whole... Can you delete a whole square? I don't know if you can delete a whole square, but you can delete a whole selection just like that. Okay, we've removed everything. Now everything's nice and smooth. We're making absolutely no money. No cash is coming in at all. We got to make 30 and 25. So let's see if we can optimize here bottom right. I mean, 30 is just 6 times 5, right? And 25 is just 5 times 5. 5 is very easy to make, especially if you got this. Look at this. Boom, boom. I think that is 5. In 2 seconds, I've made 5, haven't I? I have. I've made 5 in 2 seconds. So I could just do that. And then we split it up into 2. We got 2 5s now in each. And then we could just multiply them together. And that's that. That just should give us 25, I believe. I hope. We got 1 5 waiting. The other one comes in. Boom. That's just 125 done. So 25 is easy. Now we just got to stack up some 2s. All right. We've stacked up just a little bit of 2s, as you can see. And we're going to go ahead and link them all up. Boom, boom, boom. You just got to click it and move down. I guess it works out the best. Let's go like that. And then that should stack us the little 2s together. Oops. And you can also do it manually just like that. There we go. That's going to be loads and loads of 25s that are going to come in. Should be enough. We're going to see this going up. It just needs to go above the 8.4. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's easily done. Thank you very much. This is very useful. I love it. And I could technically... I just have to find a way to come out of here. But I could technically get some 5s going here. Because if I just do 4 plus 1... Can I get 4 plus 1 going? 4 plus 1. Boom, boom. Times that. That should get me to 20. To 30. Sorry, no. That's not 30. 4 times 5 is not 30. 4 plus 2. My bad. Or 5. No, 5. I'm losing. Wait. I'll be back in a second. I'm losing my math. What times 4 is 30? Nothing. Yeah. Okay, so the 4 is useless. We just got to make it 6 times 4. We'll figure it out right here, I guess. 6 times 5. 6 times 5. 6 times 4. Oh, my goodness. 6 times 5. How do we get 6? 3, 2, 3, 2, right? That's easy. Just got to multiply these guys. You got to add in these guys. And then you can multiply them this way. Boom, boom. And then you just move it out the way. That just works out. And you could copy that, paste it, and do another one right next to it. Could we get a third one going as well? I think we could. We can. That works out. Then we go like this, and then we just bring these guys into here, here, here. That works. And then we bring these guys all the way down here, and then straight into here. That should work out. And then we can just copy paste all of this line all the way down. I just love this tool. It just goes up and down. Oops. Well, it's cool when you just try not to mess around too much, like I'm doing. You just go boom, and it just with your mouse, you're just scrolling up. I think I might be making too many 30s already. I don't know. Oh, this guy's not connected. Oops, my bad. There's so many 30s in here, no? Wait, it can't get connected? Maybe it can connect over here. Oh, that's why. Okay, we just got so many 30s going on. This might be enough. How many are we making? 10 a second or 10, whatever. I don't know if it's a second or not. We can go ahead and to be fair, collect this and then stick it into here as well. Continue just bringing it up and down. Add in more numbers in. That works out pretty well. I don't even need 3 of these. I could have connected it all to one single place to save up even more space. But this should be enough to go ahead and go on to the next level. We're going to buy a little A. Just bring our income up a little bit. 500k. We are making 4k a second, I think. And let's move on to 44 and 35. So we got some new numbers going in. Probably just need to delete this. I say that. 35 is just that plus 30 plus 5. Sorry, 30 plus 5. So I could just move this down, right? If I move it down, I don't even need this anymore, right? I could remove this little intersection here and then bring these guys straight into here and then straight into here. And if I get some 5s going, well, I need to cancel it out for a second, actually. And I'm using 3s and 2s, but we could be using, be using 4 and 1. It doesn't actually matter, I think. All right, and that's 35. And then we just scooch it down to here. And we just got to connect all our 3s and our 2s now. And that's pretty much it. Very easy. All right, 35s are being done. Fantastic. Thank you very much, sir. Is it enough? Are we making enough per second? Ooh, we are. Okay, we are making... I think we're making too much per second, no? Are we not? Yeah, we are. Okay, we're making good enough. Now, let's go ahead and cancel this, by the way. Let's just cancel this last intersection. Stack up the 25s. Stack up the 25s. I say that. Probably not. Let's stop the 2s here. All right, remove this. We got loads of 2s going in, but do we need the 2s? What do we need? 44. How do we get to 44? 4 times 11? 11, is that easy to get? Especially with this formula here? It is pretty easy. If we get 3s going, 3 times 3 is 9 plus 2. Is that the best? I think that works. 9 plus 2 right here. 11. Okay, we got to cancel this one. And we bring it back out, and then we just multiply by 4. I think that works out. So we'll remove all of these, and we'll make them into 4s. All right, we've got all our 4s here that are lined up. We've got our 11s as well lined up. We just multiply those together. Bang, bang. And then that just gives us the 44 that we just bring into here. That's that done. Easy, right? I just need more 3s. That's the only problem we have. But don't worry, we got good space going. We could go like that. Boom. Let's go ahead and place up some 3s down here. Fantastic. And then we just got to connect them all. Connect the dots. That's about it. There we go. Fantastic. And we got loads and loads of 44s that are going to be made. Should be enough. We've made a little bit of cash as well in the meantime. We can unlock the 5. Can we unlock the 5? We cannot. Oh, we need so much more. Let's go ahead and increase. I don't know mathematically what is more worth it. This isn't multiplied, but this is squared. Depends what the L is. The L is 9, I'm guessing. Is L 9? 9 squared is 49. B is 2. So times 2 is not worth it. You're better off improving the A, right? Because A is 10 right now. Actually, it doesn't matter. I think it don't matter much. You know what? I just click both of them, and that's just it. We can improve to the next level. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stack up some cash. We're going to wait to get to 3.6 mil, and then potentially make just more. All right, the more cash, the better. Do we have too many 4s? Oh, we got 600 4s. We've got way too many 4s. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry, no, 11s. Way too many 11s. Sorry, we don't have enough 4s. Let's make more 4s. All right, there we go. They're also, like, half of them are going on the mission. Like, they could go so much faster going left side, but they're going right hand side. So it's not helping out at all. We got way too many 11s. 1.4k 11s. But they don't give you any money if they don't come in as 44s, I think. So therefore, we need to keep them as 44s. We've got too many 30s as well. We need more 5s, unfortunately. Which I can't really be asked to make because I need to redo this entire section. What you care about is just having the one entry point as well as the most important, just so it's fluid with things. 2.5 mil, we're slowly but surely getting up in terms of our cash. I really want to unlock the 5 because look how much we could have saved up on the 5 if this would have all been replaced by 5s and also this entire section. I think this is where these guys come in handy. I could have just unlocked a second one. Where do I want to unlock it? Let's go ahead and unlock it. I don't want it to be too far from this region. Let's go ahead and unlock it here. What is this? Oh, what? A times B is equal to 1. 1 times 1 is 1. A times B is equal to 20. 4 times 5. What? Oh, what? Is this basic simple math that I'm supposed to do? 9 times 11 is 99. 144. What is that? Is it 12 times 12? I haven't been in school in a while. 225. It's 15 times 15. 272. Is it 16 times 16? No. 16 times 16 is not 272. 17 times 17? No. 17 times 6, I think? Yeah, there we go. Okay, we made 270. Oh, this is like ways of making cash. All right. Oh, we just got some free cash and we've unlocked number 5. Fantastic. Let's move on to the next level. Okay, and we've unlocked a second little... Okay, very interesting. We've unlocked a second little part where we've unlocked euros now. So we're going to have to make many numbers at the same time. Oh, and in order to unlock this region, we need to go ahead and get to level 10. And every time and so on. So you got the euros, you got the yens, you've got the pounds, so on and so on. All right. And then what is my dollars? Is my dollars still useful then on the long run? Does it get me anywhere? It doesn't, right? Because all of this is cost euros. So I guess maybe you want to go to level 15 to go and unlock the whole thing. But it doesn't actually matter if I go higher up or not. In order to unlock these dudes, I need to go on and unlock the new units. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I might make a second part to it. Do I go and finish the game is a question. This is a demo. You guys can go ahead and get it from Steam. It's free. Very, very easily accessible, of course. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, check out the description. Join up the Discord. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share my video around, share my channel around. And I'll see you guys next time.